In this video, we'll show you how to get rid of ants in your dishwasher in simple steps. Let's begin. But first, what are the tools and materials you'll need to complete this task? For the full list and where to get them, check the description and pinned comment below. Now that you have all your tools and materials ready, let's get rid of those ants. Get rid of it! Identify the ant problem. To determine the type of ants present, start by closely observing the little invaders. Grab a magnifying glass or use your phone's camera to zoom in and get a good look at them. Pay attention to their size, color, and any distinguishing features. Once you have a general idea of their appearance, do some research online or consult with an expert to help confirm the ant species. Identifying the ant type is important because different ants have different preferences and nesting habits, which will impact the most effective treatment method. Now that you know the type of ants you're dealing with, it's time to check for their presence in other areas of your kitchen. Ants are usually attracted to food sources, therefore, inspect your pantry, cabinets, and countertops. Look for any traces of ants, such as trails or groups of ants near food items. Furthermore, check around your sink and other appliances, as ants may be attracted to moisture. Don't forget to look in less obvious places like behind or under appliances, as ants may have found their way into those hidden spots. If you find ants in other areas of your kitchen, you'll need to treat those locations as well to fully resolve the ant problem. Clear the area around the dishwasher. This step will help remove what attracts the ants and make it more difficult for them to return. First, you'll need to remove any food debris and crumbs from around the dishwasher. Check the floor, the countertops, and even the walls for any traces of food that might be attracting ants. Use a broom or vacuum cleaner to sweep up any crumbs, and pay special attention to the hard-to-reach spots, like under and behind the dishwasher. Next, give your countertops and surfaces a good cleaning. Use a damp cloth or sponge with some warm soapy water to wipe down all the surfaces near the dishwasher. This will help remove any leftover food particles or grease that might be attracting ants. Don't forget to clean around the edges of the dishwasher and any nearby appliances, as ants can be sneaky and find their way into even the smallest spaces. Finally, it's time to seal up any cracks or gaps near the dishwasher. Ants can enter your kitchen through the tiniest of openings, so it's crucial to close off any potential entry points. Inspect the area around the dishwasher for any gaps or cracks in the walls, floor, or countertop. You can use caulk or another appropriate sealant to fill in these spaces. This will make it harder for ants to enter your home. If you're not confident about sealing these gaps yourself, you can always consult a professional for help. Empty the dishwasher. Start by removing all dishes and utensils from the dishwasher. Make sure you take out everything, even the items that appear clean. This is because ants might be hiding in or on them. Once you've removed all the dishes and utensils, place them in a safe spot, like on a clean counter or in the sink, so you can wash them separately later. With the dishwasher empty, inspect the interior for ants. Use a flashlight to help you see better, as some parts of the dishwasher can be quite dark. Check all the nooks and crannies, including the corners, door seals, and any crevices around the dishwasher racks. Ants can be quite crafty, so be thorough in your inspection. While you're inspecting the dishwasher, also keep an eye out for any food debris that might have accumulated inside. This could be another reason why ants are attracted to your dishwasher. If you find any food particles or debris, make a mental note of it, as you'll want to clean those areas thoroughly in the next step. Clean the dishwasher thoroughly. A clean dishwasher will be less attractive to ants and will help prevent future infestations. Here's how to do it. Fill a dishwasher-safe cup or bowl with white vinegar or the recommended amount of cleaner and place it on the bottom rack of the empty dishwasher. Then, run a normal or heavy-duty cycle. This will help remove any grease, grime, and food debris that may be attracting ants. After the cleaning cycle, remove and clean the dishwasher filters. These filters can collect food particles over time, which might be luring ants into your dishwasher. To clean the filters, simply twist or unlock them from their position, refer to your dishwasher manual for specific instructions, then rinse them under warm water. Use a soft brush to remove any stubborn debris, and then replace the filters in the dishwasher. Next, take a damp cloth or sponge and wipe down the interior surfaces and door seals of the dishwasher. Pay special attention to any areas where you spotted ants during your inspection. Cleaning these surfaces will help remove any remaining ant trails and ensure that your dishwasher is as uninviting as possible to the ants. Lastly, check and clean the dishwasher drain and hoses. The drain can collect food particles and moisture, which can attract ants. To clean the drain, remove any debris you find by hand or with a brush. For the hoses, inspect them for any visible signs of ants or debris, and wipe them down with a damp cloth if needed. If you notice any damage to the hoses, you may need to replace them to prevent future issues. Set ant bait traps. These traps can help you catch and eliminate the ants that are still lurking around. Start by placing ant bait stations near the dishwasher and any other areas where you've noticed ant activity. These bait stations typically contain a mix of food and poison that's specifically designed to attract ants. The ants will take the bait back to their colony, where they'll share it with their nestmates, eventually leading to the demise of the entire colony. Make sure to follow the instructions on the ant bait packaging for proper placement and usage. With the ant bait stations in place, monitor them for ant activity. Keep an eye on the traps and observe whether the ants are taking the bait. This will give you an idea of how effective the traps are and whether the ant problem is improving. Remember to be patient, as it may take some time for the bait to work its magic on the colony. Depending on the severity of the infestation and the type of bait used, you may need to replace the traps multiple times. Follow the instructions on the bait packaging for guidance on when to replace the traps. Keep monitoring and replacing the traps until you no longer see any ants around the dishwasher or other infested areas. Apply insecticides or natural repellents. This step will deter ants from returning to your dishwasher and kitchen. Purchase targeted insecticides specifically designed for ant control. Before applying the insecticide, read the instructions carefully and follow the recommended safety precautions. Then, spray the insecticide around the dishwasher, focusing on the areas where you've seen ants and any potential entry points, such as cracks or gaps. Be sure to let the insecticide dry completely before using your dishwasher or allowing pets or children near the treated area. If you prefer a more natural approach, you can use diatomaceous earth or essential oils as an alternative to chemical insecticides. Diatomaceous earth is a fine powder made from the fossilized remains of tiny aquatic organisms called diatoms. When ants come into contact with diatomaceous earth, it damages their exoskeleton, causing them to dehydrate and die. To use diatomaceous earth, simply sprinkle a thin layer around the dishwasher and any other infested areas. Be sure to use food-grade diatomaceous earth, which is safe for humans and pets. Essential oils, such as peppermint and tea tree oil, can also help repel ants due to their strong scent. To use essential oils, mix a few drops with water in a spray bottle and then spray the solution around the dishwasher and any ant entry points. Reapply the essential oil mixture as needed to maintain its effectiveness. Monitor and maintain cleanliness. With the ants on their way out, it's important to monitor and maintain cleanliness to prevent future infestations. Make a habit of regularly cleaning and maintaining your dishwasher. This includes running a cleaning cycle with vinegar or a commercial dishwasher cleaner every few weeks. It's equally important to keep the kitchen and surrounding areas clean. Properly store food in sealed containers and properly clean up any spills or messes. Lastly, make it a routine to check for signs of ant activity. By regularly monitoring for ants, you can catch and address any potential issues before they become a full-blown infestation. If the ant infestation persists or worsens, contact a professional exterminator. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you liked it and found it useful. If so, please like, share, and comment to let me know what you thought. Your feedback is important to me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any of my upcoming videos.